Hello. 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 What's going on? What's up? This is when streams are meant to be finishing. I mean, that's just an objective truth. It's just an objective truth. The IKEA 3 is supposed to be happening in like 2 weeks. Like 2 weeks. What up? I'm also waiting for my video to upload. So while it processes, I figured, why not just stream? I haven't even done a Just Chatting thing. I forgot I can do that. Hold on. Oh. Show the chicken? Hold on. There we are. Got the ginger rice. We got the bok choy carrots. And then the teriyaki chicken that I've eaten half of. Friend or a longtime fan of you and Jesse. Yo, thanks, dude. Yo, what up, comrade? 51 tier 3 months. Oh my god. Thank you, comrade. 51 tier 3. Swag. $51 tier 3. Had a question been bothering me today. Been wanting to get into Warhammer models, but I'm always feeling like they look like garbage. I'm not good enough at it. Did you feel that when you started? A little bit. I was kind of scared to start painting, because I was like, what if I ruin this, right? I just purchased this, I paid money, what if I ruin this? But you just got to do it. You just got to jump in. And then once you do it, you have a lot of fun. I think what I would do is get pick an army, and then find like a model you really like, and then find the shitty units of that army. So for me it was Saurus warriors or skinks, and just practice on those. And then once you get good at those, you can mess up on them because you got 10, 20 of them. Then you start on your good guy. So you're more experienced. Quick Thought, 14 months. Thank you, Quick Thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Swag. Thank you for the 14 months. That plant is fake. Swag. I almost forgot the swag. I did see the Booger and Tessitaur gone. Thank God. Although I'm kind of gonna miss Booger McFarlane because he was just fun to make fun of. That's all right. I'd rather have good commentary. What up, Ammo Bites? I'm going crazy quarantine with a 5-year-old for almost 60 days. That sounds awful. I got into Warhammer 40k lore, so I'm getting into Warhammer there, so we can come around to the fantasy side. Hell yeah, dude. However you get into it. Yeah, I was like, what game should I play? And then I was like, dude, I don't have to play games. I used to do this all the time. I used to eat on stream before it was even a category. And I'm acting like this is a brand new thing. And I got a mini Coca-Cola. It's like the mini ones. They're like half the size. Usually I only drink like half of them or like a 2/3. It's just so you get the taste of it. Are you eating cereal and drinking? No. I'm eating chicken. It's in the stream title. Divot with the 9 months. Greetings from almost 8 a.m. UK. Been working since 4. Being a key worker is great. Anyway, enjoy your chicken clap. X9 swag. Shit, dude. Well, keep being a key worker. Watch 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like, just think, without you, there'd be no key to victory. Made that one up on the spot. Could you tell? Bum 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 bum. Oh. Still exercising regularly? I've been walking more. But I've been weightlifting less. Makes me sad. But yeah, as soon as the quarantine's over, going back in the gym. Can't wait. Can't wait. I like your wall color. Thanks. It's been like that forever. Dude, I uploaded a Krendor IRL vlog. And it made me go back and watch some old Krendor IRLs. Yep. Yep. Am I a gym bro now? Pretty much. Before the quarantine, I was going to the gym 3-4 times a week. All I have is free weights now. And it's like, I don't mind doing it, but it's like, it feels like maintenance, you know what I mean? It doesn't feel like I'm like, yeah. I can't like wub. It just feels like, alright, I'm doing my muscle maintenance. I don't know. Are you into rum? I don't really like hard alcohol. I like margaritas if I'm like at a Mexican place. Occasionally. But otherwise, I just like wine and beer. I like beer. I didn't go back far enough to reach the drinking being dumb vlog, no. I did not go back that far. It's weird because, like, you know, when you have your life cataloged like that, and you can just go back and revisit so many memories over the last 10 years, it's so weird. Plus, you can go back and just see, like, personality change, hair growth, muscle growth. Say I took steroids. Even though I didn't. Unless I didn't. Pets play with the 2 months. Save the 2 months. On two. Sweet. Thank you for the 2 months. Pets play. Yeah, I mainly went to the gym to get healthy. Honestly, that was it. I wasn't like, I'm gonna get buff, I'm gonna get crazy. It was literally like, my gallbladder got taken out, my toenails got removed, my blood pressure's getting high. I was like, listen, man, I gotta start doing something. So I did. So I started going to the gym. And pretty much 2 years of that. Maybe like a year and a half. Was it? I started when BFA came out. That was like August. So August to August, September, October, November, December, January. So yeah, like a year and a half. I mean, my muscles are still here. They didn't like go away, but they're not like growing, you know? Like when you go to the gym and you do your stuff, they like, you know, you feel them like get bigger. Now they're just kind of, you know, the same. Yeah. I'm eating chicken, ginger rice, carrots, and bok choy. Hellbearded, subscribe. Thank you, Hellbearded. Sweet. For subscribing. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Yeah, like, I talked about it on a different stream, but pretty much, I like working out in the gym because you're around other people working out, so that in itself like makes you want to work out. You're just like, other people are working out, I need to work out. I like blasting my wub-wubs in my ear with my AirPods. If I didn't go to the gym, I would not buy AirPods ever. But going to the gym, I love having them. And then they have all the equipment you need. It's just easy. I have to go places to get things done. Like when I want to write scripts, I have to go to like a coffee shop or a library or something else. Like if I try to write a script at home, I get too distracted. Like even if I just go to like go outside and like sit in the grass or something, that's better than sitting inside. If I'm sitting in here, I'm gonna get distracted. If you start your D&D with Arcadum, I'm not doing the D&D because of my groin, and so I was like, I don't think I can sit for that long, honestly. But it's getting better now, so I probably could have done it now, but I think they've moved on, which is all right. You track your PRs, my PRs. My public relations. It happens with every expansion when you play with people like Crike and Strip and such. When they get back in the WoW at the end of the expansion, a month and a new one, it's hella fun time. Yeah, I always love it. Even Classic WoW, I love playing with everyone in Classic WoW. We do it for Legion, BFA. Like it's always the most fun at the start of the expansion. Everyone else is playing. I love it. Derek B, $5. Happy birthday. Thank you for the birthday money. Yep, Daikia's May 25th. May 25. And Evanism 51, chicken stream for life. Thank you, Evanism. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 50, 51. Swing. They were 51 months. Have you ever felt nostalgia for a WoW expansion you didn't like? Probably Pandaria. In the moment, I was like, Pandaria's not great. And then by the end of it, I was like, it's okay. And now looking back on it, I was like, I kind of like Pandaria. I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing this at the fort. Can you see my veins on this thing? You mainly see my veins after I work out. Like, literally every vein in my arm. I don't know what it is. Whenever I started working out, my vascularity went, like, super high. My veins were, like, popping out of my arm. Like one of the bodybuilders. And I asked them why that happens. And I guess because, like, when you have low body fat and your muscles get bigger, it's just pushing the veins out. So it just pops everything. So when they have to, like, take my blood and stuff, it's like they have a roadmap. Grip training? What do you mean? Comrade, 1,500 bits. Even though it's May 10th now, shout out to May 9th, the biggest holiday back home when Germany surrendered to the USSR in World War II, May Day. Oh yeah, that's right. Thank you for the 1,500 bits. Yeah, I forgot that was yesterday now. Those things you squeeze and they make my vein pop out more. I don't know what that is. You buy a lot of IKEA stuff, you just go there for ambience. I still buy stuff occasionally. Usually paintings. I like a lot of their paintings and like posters and stuff. Pretty neat. But not like, I don't like buy a couch or a bed there anymore. Actually, the couch I bought there like 6 years ago, and I still got it. So, I mean, it's holding up. This is the exact kind of stream title I live for. Hell yeah. Sometimes you just gotta have a chicken eating stream. Favorite subject from grade school? Probably just gym. Gym, recess, lunch. Out of the, like, main ones, like science, math, English, social studies, whatever. English, I guess. Maybe science. I hated math. They haven't announced BC Classic servers, but they've hinted at it. They've done, like, surveys being like, hey, if we made this, how would you feel about transferring your character in these specific ways? As in, like, please tell us what to do. What's my video? Is it still processing? How is this video still processing? It's like 2 a.m. Nobody's even uploading anything. Oh my god, I was watching old, like, co-optionals or TGS podcasts. Those are something. Warhammer stuff. I'm mainly working on my Seraphon stuff. I was painting my Bastiladon the other day. And I worked on him a little bit more tonight. And then I've been doing, like, contrast painting on Saurus Warriors, which is pretty easy. I mainly contrast paint all the, like, warriors and the skinks and stuff. I haven't seen New Volibear. Well, I've seen him, but I haven't, like, fully seen him, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was TGS podcast, then co-optional. I don't know, what did it swap over? Episode 1. Episode 2? Co-optional podcast episode 2 was JonTron, 2013. TGS podcast episode 1 was 2012. So it was a full year before. Actually, that'd be January 2013. March, April, July, August. A year and a half before he swapped over to co-optional from TGS. Interesting. I didn't even know that. It felt like it was longer. How many was I on? Co-optional podcast. Krendor. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, playlist. Let me check. Gotta scroll all the way down. Let's see. Okay. Lord of Squirrels, 31 months. Thank you for the 31 months. Lord of Squirrels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Swig! I may have given you 32. It's alright. I miss TB. I miss TB too. It's always weird because it's like when people lol emote in the chat, like to most people it's like, oh, it's the lol guy, but to me it's like, well, there's TB. It's so crazy. Like most people do that, they have no idea. I don't know why TB let me handle the podcast, honestly. Yeah, honestly, Mindflame was kind of like Mindflame helped develop my wacky sense of humor. You know what I mean? Honestly, Mindflame helped me develop the whole non-content premise. I think without Mindflame, we probably wouldn't have non-content. Like, I legit think he was kind of like my catalyst. He was like my mentor. He was like the one who motivated me to do non-content and crazy stuff. Did I ever tell you, the first time I went to LA was in 2012. 2012-ish. And me and Jesse had to go pick up Clint at the airport. And we went to LAX to pick him up. and he was sitting on a bench with his horse. He had sunglasses on, his bag, and his horse on a stick. I don't remember what he called it. And he was just sitting there like that. And Jesse was just like, Jesus Christ, Clint. Yeah, he just looked like a crazy person. I loved it. Boredom Z, 39 months. Like the 39 months. Boredom Z. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Sweet. They were the 39 months. Let's see. Episodes. Krendor. Okay, number 1. Can I just control F Krendor? Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Wait, I think there's more. (26, 27, 28, 29... Wait, 28? I think it's 28. I think I was on 28 co-optional podcasts. How many were there? 230? 15. I was on like 1 out of every 8 or 9 podcasts, I think. Maybe every 10. Pretty much every 1 out of every like 10 podcasts, you would have a Krendor show. Right? And usually it was me being like, TB, get me on the podcast. TB, get me on. And then he'd put me on. And then it got to a point where whenever he just didn't have a guest or he didn't want to find anyone, he'd just be like, Krendor, do you want to come on the show today? And I was like, you know it.
Thanks.
Boogar gifted a sub to IKEA. Thank you for gifting IKEA a sub.
Swag.
Thank you very much for subscribing. See, the thing is, he'd complain about it, but he loves complaining. So actually, it made him happy. Because it gave him something to complain about. You know what I mean? Plus, deep down, he loved it. He loved the crazy antics. He loved it. Aw, she up with the 26. Same with the 26 months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 26. Swag. But yeah. Crazy, man. Life. Here's the thing, right? The structured podcast, he enjoyed that, but I feel like every 10 episodes, you need a little break. You need to diversify. You need to like add a little RNG. And that's what I brought to the table. And I think he liked that. You need that chaos to appreciate the normality. So that's what I'd say. But I think the co-optional lounges were my favorite. Mainly because I always enjoyed playing board games. But I wanted to play with, like, friends. And so TB being like, yo, let's have a board game show. I was like, hell yeah. So that was great. I love that. That was so long. Honestly, here's what I remember most. Obviously, brigging myself. Whichever one we played where, which one was it? It was like a really long game, and then TB got to like the top of the tower, and then Jesse did something that like made him fall all the way back or whatever. Yeah, Talisman, that's what it was. I love that. I loved the snake oil one. That was Truck. That was with Cry. There was obviously all the secret Hitlers were fun. What was one where we talked about dominoes? I don't even remember what we played, but we talked about dominoes, and then I ordered dominoes, and I think Dodger ordered dominoes. I think Jesse ordered dominoes. Which one was that? Optional lunch. That was... I don't remember when that was. Oh yeah, Super Fight. I remember Super Fight. Oh wait, is this it? Dominion. It was Dominion, that's what it was. Witcher game? Wait, when did we play the Witcher game? What the shit is this? The Witcher Advent. Oh, I remember this now. Although at the same time, I don't remember it. It's almost like I remember it, but I don't remember it. This was 5 years ago. Oh my god. Jiminy's. Dude, remember this moment? What? Is this the brig moment?
11, 12, 16.
Pretty sure I got it.
Yeah,
Pretty sure I got it.
No, we passed.
Well, yeah, he passed. That means you go up the brig, Grendel. That's how it works.
Brender, did you play cards to send yourself to the brig? You are a... Oh my god.
Best part about that was, dude, I think I was like 2 glasses of wine in, but even without the wine, I think I would have done the same thing. Listen. I just love the laughs. I forgot which co-optional lounge it was, but I remember one of them I made TB like laugh his organs out or something. I don't remember which one that was. He's like, Grandor made me laugh my organs out. Literally. I don't remember which one. Might have been Truck. Might have been. Man, it's so crazy. It's like 5 years ago, right? That was 5 years ago. And so much has happened in 5 years. But when you say it like 5 years, it doesn't feel like that long, right? It's so crazy. I don't know. What else do we play? Talisman, Epic Spell Wars. Oh yeah, I like that one. Smash Up. Oh yeah, Sheriff of Nottingham was fun. Yeah, so I mean, it didn't feel like it was that long ago, but it actually was. Oh, the Markiplier one. So crazy. I can't believe at that moment we were like all bigger than Markiplier. Clank with the 2 months. Thank you, Clank. 1, 2. Swag. For the 2 months. Like, okay. Hold on. Let me go to that video. Where'd you put it?
Favorite thing in the world. Okay,
That's my favorite thing too. Hello, everyone. Boy, like, where'd she go? Is she like?
I hate my vocal tone back then.
and how I.
It's like a lot of people.
It's just enough that
Hold on.
reason. Yeah. And it's later's
Where am I talking?
And I can't even get up. Where's the freaking witch? And I just hit.
Where am I talking? in this?
I was like, I like this. I know. Burden, really. So been.
Well, it's only spoilers for people watching it live,
Like that's not.
and they don't care.
All right, yeah, I guess you're right. No.
No, I have like a Valley Girl vocal fry at the end. I'm like, they don't care. I don't know what it is.
No one really cares. Look, if I stopped caring. Where's the.
I did.
YouTube?
It's almost like an elitist Valley Girl vocal fry,
So,
and I don't know why.
Wait, maybe.
I feel like that was just my on voice at the time. You know when you gotta like flip it up, you, like flip the switch, like what's up, everybody? I think I'd be like, hello, everyone. It is me, Wow Crendor, and this is me talking to you. I think I was just trying to like turn my voice into a like an entertainer voice. Like, greetings, everyone. Tonight we will be taking part in the adventures. I think that's what I did. I think now I don't like it because it's too try-hard. Now, if you couldn't tell, I don't try too hard anymore. Yeah, it reminds me of the YouTuber intros, like, hello, everybody. What's up, gamers? Anytime I click on a video, if I'm like, oh, let's see, I want to find the Animal Crossing fish. How do I find it? And I click, and it's like, what? I just click it off. Right then. And I'll be like, what about this one? And they're just like, what's up, gamers? And I'll just click it off. I'm just like, nope. Not today.
Thanks.
Hey, Krendor, I have a quick question. If you're making a machinima, suddenly all your characters don't appear anymore, do you just start over putting them back in the clip? What do you mean, disappear? That's like too vague of a statement. I need to know, like, what editing program are you using? Are you using Wild Movie Maker? Is it just one of those things where, like, you gotta restart it and then they're back? Like, I don't know. Oh, yeah, the long-ass intros. Like it's the start of a movie or something. Like, dude, you're not making a movie. You're making, like, a YouTube video about how to fix your PC. Where it's like, dum, 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 dum. It's like rotating text that's like, Jimmy's Productions. Boom, 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 boom. We get it, Jimmy. Oh yeah, Review Braw's great. He doesn't do the like, what's up game? He's more of just like, hello everyone. Like his is just a nice calm intro. Like everybody does their thing of like, hey, what's going on? Like, what's my thing? I do it like every time. I'm like, hello everybody, how's it going? Wait, what do I do? Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know how to do it. What's up, hey, now my thing is like, hello everybody, how's it going? It's me, Welcome. That's what I do. Hello everybody, how's it going? It's me, Krendor. But now I'm like, welcome to another shitty green screen video. But I used to just be like, what's up? It's me, Krendor. How's it going? Welcome back to another video. So I've evolved. Jesse's is more chaotic, but that also kind of describes his personality. You know what I mean? Like, Jesse's is always like, but that's who he is. Or he does the Fan Friday. His Fan Friday, like, I've been there in person to watch his Fan Friday recordings, and he's just like, hello, everybody. You know, he's here's the thing. He doesn't do, like, a one take. He'll record those, like, 20 times. He'll legit record the same intro, like, 20 times. I'm like, dude. Sounds the same. But he is like a perfectionist with it. I was watching a VR video the other day, and the dude had a serious case of tuber voice. Yeah, I can't watch that. If I see that, I'm just like, I'm out. It's too hype for me. I don't need that. But I mean, if it works, it works. You know, if that's what people watch you for, then... Oh yeah, Dodger used to have the, it's coffee time. I forgot about that. Like, everybody has their intros, right? It's just like a staple. It's just what you do. Like, TB's was like, I'm here to answer one simple question, or whatever it was. WTF is blah, blah, blah. It's just how you go about it, right? If you're just, hello, everybody, or like, whoa, what's up? I just hate the chaotic energy ones. That's just what I don't like that. Let's see. You literally have a moment when he goes Friday, and you go, oh yeah. That's one of the things. I was literally just sitting there watching him, and then he's like, all right, let's record this Fan Friday, and he just goes crazy, and I'm just like, the shit is this? You stream so dang late. I really do. Well, normally I stream at like 10 p.m. I'd say my average stream start time is like 10 p.m. Sometimes I'll stream a bit earlier if I'm like playing like a new game, or if other people are playing something. Like with Classic WoW, I was streaming like all day. But if it's just a normal day, I stream at like 10 p.m.-ish. Today I wasn't even going to stream, and then I was like, you know what? I want to do a Just Chatting stream. I'm just in the mood to chat. Hold on. Krendor, let's see. Do I say something else in here? Also, I'd like a super chin beard, but I had like nothing else. You know what I mean? Like now I got the full on. I feel like my beard came in. Like that was, how old would I be? 2013, 7 years ago. So I'd be 23. I think my beard fully came in around like 26, 27. So yeah, I was more neckbeard back then. And honestly, I was a neckbeard. Without a doubt, I was a neckbeard, dude. Yeah, that's all right. It helped me evolve. I was like a tier 1 Pokemon then. Then I evolved to my like mid to late 20s, and then that was the health issue stage, and now I became Buffdor. That's tier 3. This is like my Charizard form. You know, I went from like a Charmander neckbeard to a health riddled Charmeleon, and now I'm like Charizard. That's alright. You know, it's character arc. Snorlax? I mean, Snorlax doesn't have like stick arms. Like, even though I got muscles now, I'm still like thin. Yeah, I'm like a Mankey to a Primate. That's actually a good one. That's probably the most accurate. Scrot with the 58 months. Oh my god. Yo, it's your boy. What up, Scrot? Sorry I'm 6 minutes late, but you're probably used to it at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Swipe. Thank you, Scrot. Oh, man, I love this music. This is such good music to like chill to. Where is my thing? My video is still processing? Are you kidding me? Okay, no wait. Now I think it's like finished. Okay, good. What's my height? Weight? I'm 5'7", and I weigh 123. Now, that may sound like I am a small person, alright? But let me tell you about the journey of Krendor. I've always been a small person, right? In grade school, I was small. In high school, I was still 5'7", but I weighed 115. I weighed 115 throughout high school. Then, when I hit college, I actually got up to 120, mainly because I got a car, and I could just drive around eating fast food. So I just got up to, like, 120. Then, I hit my, like, probably, like, 25 years old. I started eating out at, like, I ate, like, bar food a lot, right? Like, I'd go out with, like, my one friend and get, like, a beer and a burger, and then I started just being like, yo, what if I go to B-dubs tonight, right? What if I go to, like, some other, like, place? And I'd pretty much eat, like, bar food and beer, like, every day. That got me up to, like, 135 of no muscle and unhealthy weight. My blood pressure was going up. My gallbladder was dying. My gastritis and IBS were flaring up. And then the gallbladder. All that hit. And then I dropped down. Well, I had my gallbladder surgery, and then my toenails got removed. And after all that, I was down to 113, which is like the lowest I'd been, like, since high school. And I was like, dude, I gotta do something. And that's when I started going to the gym. I started, like, eating more. I saw, like, a nutritionist, and she was like, if you're going to the gym, you have to eat, like, at least 2,000 calories just to maintain your weight. And she was like, how many calories are you eating? So I'm like, I don't know why I can't gain weight. And I added up all my calories I was eating. I was only eating, like, 1,400 calories a day. Because I would only eat, like, 2 meals. I would eat, like, here's what I would do. I would eat, like, a big meal of, like, I don't know. I'd get, like, 5 Guys or something, right? So I'd be like, oh, man, I ate 5 Guys and, whatever. And then that's all I would eat for, like, 9 hours. And I was like, oh, my God. That explains a lot. So now I'm 123. Well, I was up before the quarantine hit. I was up to 126. And that's just, like, pure, muscle. My muscle's gone up a lot because, I know that because when I started going to the gym, I did their, like, fitness program thing. So they, like, test your strength, they test everything. So they were like, you weigh 113 and your muscle strength is it was 42 on the scale of 40 to 140. I was a 42. So I was literally, like, extremely weak. My muscles were, like, atrophying or whatever it is. And so after going to the gym, they rechecked you, like, 3 months later, I think it was. And then my 42 went up to a, like, 70, which was, like, just below average. And then my weight had gone up to 118, and that was of, putting on muscle. And muscle weighs more. So that was another thing. And so after a while, I would say now my strength probably is, like, slightly above average. Because, that was, like, a little over a year and a half ago. Well, a little under a year and a half ago. And then that's, like, another year of going to the gym and stuff. And, I was bulking, dude. When you go from, like, 113, then you're, like, almost back to 130, and it's just pure muscle now. I'm just like, dude, let's go. Like, I was great. I was everything, and then the quarantine hit, and now I'm down to 122. So I'm just, or 123. I got back up to 123. I'm just, like, struggling to, like, keep weightlifting and eating. So now, here's my thing. My diet used to be, like, coffee in the morning. That would be it. I'd just have coffee. Then I would eat, like, lunch and dinner. And that's, like, all I do. So now, I have breakfast, which is, like, oatmeal, walnuts, banana. Then, I'll have, like, I don't know, after an hour or two, I'll have, like, an orange. Then I'll have, like, a, like, decent-sized lunch. Then I'll have, like, a snack. Then I'll have, like, a decent-sized dinner. And then I'll have, like, my late-night snack, which is, like, hour or two before bed. I eat, like, another banana, and then I have, like, peanut butter. I'll take the jar of peanut butter and just be like, yeah. So, I eat a lot more than I used to, and that, who would have thought that helps you gain weight? Gaining muscle is actually hard, because you're, like, burning so many calories. But Obviously, it's better to have muscle. One Hallex with the Twitch Prime, and you roll a 20, you get a bonus high five. That's the word. Sweet. Sweet. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Beers Lol with 10 months. Leave it 10 months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sweet. Almost a 1 year. And LA Larson, 100 bits. I'm bringing back the Weeb Talk with the power of money. Krendor, have you watched Beastars? It's on Netflix. Only 12 episodes. You might like it. All I know is me and Jesse talked about that, and he was like, "This looks like weird, furry anime wars," and I was like, "Yeah, does kind of look like that." Yeah, so when you work out, you're like tearing muscle fibers, and so when you have like protein and stuff, you're like rebuilding the muscle. So you're like tearing and rebuilding. So you're just like constantly building the muscle. Which is why, you know, once you build it up a bit, you still kind of have it. Like, I still got my biceps. It's like a... Hold on. Yeah. There we go. Now you can see it. I have, like, my shirt. This used to be, like, down to here. My bicep used to be non-existent. I was getting so good at pull-ups, too. I need to get a pull-up bar. I was doing the thing... I would do, like... my gym rotation was like, I would do the chest press. When I first started with the chest press machine, that's the one where you like sit in the chair and you put the weights on the side and then you go like that one. When I first started with that, I could do like 7 to 8 pounds on both sides. I was up to like 45. I would take like the... I remember when I remember when I first started, they had like someone put 35-pound weights on and then forgot to take them off. And I'd be like, I was like, I can't ask anyone else for help. That'd be too embarrassing. And I'd just be like, ugh. And now I'm just like, yep, put the old 45s on. Like now it's you know, like I look back on that and I'm like, oh my god. So I'll do that. I do my chest press. Then I go to the old lat pull down. When I used to do lat pull downs, I started like 30, 40, and I was up to like 90, 100. So I do my lat pull downs. You got to go like all the way down. Like some people only do like, you have to go like all the way so you get like full lat extension. Because otherwise, when you think about it, if you go down to like here, you're not getting that extra kind of muscle of the lat, and so you're actually kind of, you know, you have a weak part of your muscle. It's like how a lot of arm wrestlers actually work out a lot of different muscles in their arm because people think it's just your bicep, but it's actually a lot more than that. So you want to make sure you're working like all the muscle and not just part of it. So yeah, then I do my lat pull downs. Then I do my pull-ups. Then I go do my pull-up. I do 10 pull-ups, like, and not even just like half pull-ups. I do full-on like full-on pull-ups. And then I'll usually do like preacher curls, which is like it's just bicep curls. So you take like the bar and then you do the like that. I started at like 30 and then I was up to like 40. I was about to go to 50. Then attempting to learn deadlifts. So I want to try boxing. Oh yeah, deadlifts are great. I'll usually do deadlifts, but I use the like, I don't know, what's it called? It's like the thing where you just put the weights on the side of it and it like, you just deadlift that. I don't know. It's not like the actual deadlift, even though I've done normal deadlifts. But the one time I was doing the deadlifts that way, I heard my like knee pop, and I was like, I was doing the right form and everything. Because I told the trainer girl there, and she was like, "Oh yeah, sometimes if you just don't warm up or something, it can happen." So I started doing like the other deadlifts on the other thing. Because I was like, did I tear my ACL or something? Because I always hear that when you hear like a knee pop or something. But apparently that can be like a tendon. It can just be like a tendon overstretching. So, let's see, what else? What else did I do? I do a lot of ab stuff. Normally I take the medicine ball, so I'll take like a 12-pound medicine ball, and you do the like, do. Then I'll do my like, those, then I'll do some Russian twists. A couple planks in there. I don't like planks because it like hurts my ribs. Specifically like this rib. I don't know what it is. It's been like that for like forever. Then, Lance Regal gifted a sub to Lich. They were gifting Lich a sub. Swag. Thank you very much. Then I started doing bench presses, which I started with just the bar. Back in high school, when I tried to do bench presses, I couldn't even do the bar. Like, I was that weak. I'd be like, so now I start with the bar, then I put on like 5 on each side. I got the 10. And then, so it'd be, bar's like 45, 55, 65, 55. Then I did a 10 and a 5 on each side. So that'd be 30. So I was up to like 75, 80. I think I was about like 80 pounds bench pressing. And I was like progressing. I was like, yeah, all right. Every week I'd like go up a little bit more. And then the quarantine hit. Man. I don't know. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, I do the I think they're called like farmer something, where you take the weights and I take like 2 25 pound weights and you just do this and you like, yeah, the farmer walk, and I would just walk around the track. So I'd do that like once and then I'd rest and I'd do it again. Those are actually really nice for posture because it helps. You're like, you know, popping your chest out and pulling your arms back, so it's good for your posture. Oh yeah, and I do some shoulder presses. I would do the bar. You know, you take the bar and do that, and then I'd take like these and you do like some of those. And I'd do like some skull crushers for the, you know, the what's that muscle called? Triceps. And then there's probably some other stuff I do. That's all I can remember right now. And then I would like go back and do like 10 more pull-ups, and then I'd do like some leg stuff. Whenever like I had a day where I did a lot, I would either do exercises I didn't do the previous day, or I would do leg stuff. But I didn't go as crazy with the leg stuff. So I don't know. Overall, I miss the gym. And I want to go back. That's alright, I'm just, you know, keeping up with my maintenance. It's all good. But yeah, it's great because like once you get that routine of going to the gym, it just relieves stress. You feel better. Like everything just, I don't know, you just feel healthier. I think my favorite feeling would be like, not when it's like freezing cold, but when it's like just kind of like cold, not like, you know, super cold or anything, and you would just work out for like an hour, and you just go outside, and you're just like your veins are like popping out of your arm, and you just walk out, and you're just like, yeah, it's like spring out here. I love that. It's so good. And normally to warm up, I would either stretch or I'd go in the sauna. I loved going in the sauna too. And now the saunas will probably be closed for like months, even after the gym opens up, so that kind of sucks. So that was like the perfect way to kind of warm up. Just staying in there for like 10 minutes and then you go do your thing. 5-10 minutes. Man. Yeah, I love that when you work out and you go into cold weather. My gym had a sauna and a steam room. The sauna's like dry heat. I mean, it's not like a big sauna. It's not like a professional, like, Swedish sauna or something. I go in the steam room sometimes, but, like, you'd have to, like, take a shower after that. And, like, I remember the one time I went into the steam room, I got sick. Because, you know, people go in the steam room when they're sick. Because so they go in and then they're like, right? Because they're like, oh, it'll help my cough. So then you go in there and then you're literally loosening up all your sinuses and be like, I'm breathing in viruses that guy just coughed like 5 minutes before me. But the sauna is just dry heat, so you're like, all right, cool. I like the dry heat more anyway. Dude, Worst part is when there would be somebody in there. I always I'd go in and be like, nice, nobody's here. Sometimes there'd just be some other dude like listening to his music or on his phone looking at it, and you're like, whatever. But then the worst is when there'd be like the old guys in there. There'd be guys that would like go in the pool and then they would dry off their bathing suits in the sauna, and it's like, dude, this isn't like your own personal laundry dryer, right? Now I remember the one time I went in there and then I was like, why is there a bathing suit in here? And this like other dude was in there and he's like, dude, some guy just fucking took his swim trunks off and put them here and left. And I was like, oh, all right. And then he came back in to get him and then walked into the locker room. The other time would be when like Gordon's in there. Now you say, how do you know his name's Gordon? Well, let me tell you. Because he told me. He was just sitting there in the corner, just like, with just the towel on. And he'd go in. And the first time I went in, I was just like, all right, just, sit there, don't talk. And there's this other guy in there just kind of down, minding his thing. He's like, so, what do you do? And the other guy was like, I do, like, tech stuff for this one company. And he's like, that's pretty cool. I like tech stuff. And he's like, yeah. Then after about a minute, he just gets up and walks out. And then he looks at me, and he's like, so, what do you do? And I'm like, I do, like, YouTube and live streaming and stuff. And he's like, no shit. No shit. It's like, yep. That's what I do. I was like, what do you do? And he's like, I sell batteries. Like electric batteries for your car. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And he's like, yeah, I hate it. My name's Gordon. It's like, that's neat, man. So I was like, yeah, I just do that. And he's like, you make money doing that? And I'm like, yep. Believe it or not. And he's like, man, that's crazy. And he's like, all right, well, I'm cooking up like an egg in here. I'll see you around. I did indeed see him around. Twice, 2 more times. Next time, he talked about how he got fired from his job. And he's like, I told him, I ain't selling shit over the phone. I'm a people person. Send me out. And I was like, yeah, I can tell. I can tell you're a people person, Gordon. He's like, yeah, I'm a people person. You know me. And then the third time I saw him in there, he only talked for like a few minutes because, again, he'd been in there for like 20 minutes or something. The one time, he kept talking, and I was like, dude, I got to get out of here. Like, I was in there for like 15 minutes. I was like, I'm getting dehydrated. And so he was like, yeah, I've got this new job lined up and everything, but I'll talk to you next time. And then the quarantine hit. So, hopefully Gordon's doing all right. Hopefully he's doing well. I was just like seeing all the people at the gym. You kind of get to know everybody there. Well, not like actually know them, but you know of them. You know what I mean? Like, I know that there's the old dude who's really... There's like this one like 50-year-old guy who just looks like he'd be the star in like a rom-com movie. And he just would always be there doing his shit. Then there's like the 70-year-old guy with his checkboard doing like, did my thing. And he'd check off all that. Then there's like the Instagram girl who would like, between exercises, just be like... And then go back to exercising and then just be like... And keep snapping. Then you just had, then you had the normal people just there to do their thing. There'd be like the people just like doing my gym of the week. Most people are just normal people doing their thing. Then there would just be some regulars. And then you got the like bros that they always like hang out in like 2 or 3, or they'd like correlate together, just like, yo, bro, what's going on, man? What's going on? It's just like, yeah, nothing much, hitting the. Gonna be hitting up the girlfriend's house soon, I think that always used to be my favorite thing, was just hearing other people's conversations. Like, whether it be, in the steam room, when you're just sitting there trying to breathe, or just, working out and you can hear people. Because it's always just random. I remember the one time in the sauna, this guy It was like these two dudes that were like probably like late 20s, and the one guy was like, but they're not like, you know, internet people. They're just like normal people. So he's just like, bro, dude, I just talked to like Rachel and shit, and like we're going up to like Minnesota and shit, you know, for like just the weekend. Like I gotta get the boys ready, you know, warm them up, you know what I'm saying? He's just like, fuck yeah, dude, fuck yeah, dude. And he's just like, well, you still like lacrosse? You still do lacrosse? He's just like, yeah, man, still lacrosse, you know, and like me and Ricky, like we still do like cars and shit, you know? It's like, fuck yeah, dude. I just loved hearing the conversations. Like I didn't actually care about it, but I just wanted, you know, I got invested. I'm like, what's gonna go on? What's gonna happen here? Eric P with the 38 months. They're the 38 months. Eric P. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 38. It's like, yeah, the chats. I'm not even nosy. I'm not like sitting there like, you know, I'm literally just sitting there doing my thing, like just in the sauna sitting here, and then they both just walk in and start being like, so dude, here's what I'm like, how like, oh, sorry. I can hear, let me just close my ears, la 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 la, I can't eavesdrop. You know? And here's the thing, once you get, like, I don't give a shit. It's like the spice of life, is just hearing other people's like random stories. I need podcast material. I need material. And I don't know. I enjoy the observation of like people out in the wild. Joe likes math with the Twitch Prime. Thank you, Joe likes math. It's like, favor the Twitch Prime. It's one of the fun parts of life. But, you know, I'm not gonna like, if there's people just sitting there like having a normal conversation like at a table, I'm not gonna like get the table next to them and be like, you know, like these are the people that are loud enough and they make themselves known to the point where if you don't hear them, there's something wrong with you. So yeah. You prefer IRL podcasts to phone podcasts? What do you mean? Phone podcasts? What up, Sinvicta? Oh yeah, I was gonna fish with Sinvicta soon. I'm also gonna fish with Dan. The Dan Giesling. Oh yeah, it's like the people talk loudly on the bus or something. You just, you know, you can't help but like listen. Alright, well I was gonna stream for like 30 minutes, now it's been an hour. So I'll probably wrap it up pretty soon. Crendor, your voice is like finding treasure, but ear treasure. Hey, thanks. Thank you very much. So my video finally processed. YouTube finally processed my thing. Ironically, my video is about Twitch versus YouTube. And what I enjoy about Twitch and what I enjoy about YouTube. And kind of like the, you know, the pros and cons of each one. As somebody who's done YouTube for 11 years and Twitch for like 8 years. So I think I got some experience. Because I was like listening to some other people talk about being like, well, a lot of Twitch people specifically, they view YouTube as like a highlights platform, right? Like, oh, YouTube, that's where I can put my Twitch highlights. You know what I mean? While with me, I view it more as like more of my creative outlet. And Twitch is more of like a hangout type of thing. Or Twitch is more of like a stage, you know what I mean? That's how I always view it. Is like with Twitch, you're like getting on a stage and performing. And then people just throw like pennies and shit at you. They're like, dance, monkey. But with YouTube, it's like you create something, and then you kind of, everyone gets into the movie theater, and then you're like, here is my latest presentation, I hope you enjoy it. And then you play it, and then you sit back, and you're just like, hoo hoo hoo, oh boy, let's see what they think. And then you'll see like people yawning in the audience and people walking out early, and you're just like, ah, shit. But then there's people like they just keep watching. And you're like, yeah, they like it. So it's more like you're playing a movie for everybody. So that's just, I like that platform more for that type of content. But for just hanging out or things like Let's Plays, like making YouTube Let's Plays, I always hated it because you had to be like, I'm going to record a block of content and then chop it up and then upload that. Or you had to record like every day, like 30 minutes and be like, oh, it's been 30 minutes. Sorry, guys. Well, with Twitch, I'm like, listen, I'm just going to play WoW until I'm bored. And it could be like 8 hours. And that's that. Because people would come in and be like, Krendor, we played classic WoW like 8 hours a day, and you're leveling so fast. But with your WoW leveling series, you leveled slow. And I'm like, yeah, well, I'm not capping myself at like 30 minutes. So, or yeah, I gotta eat chicken. I'm literally just like, hey, I'm gonna stream and talk and eat chicken. Ammo Bites with the 93 bits. Thank you for the 93 bits. And Lord Yasmat, 13 months. Thank you for the 13 months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Sweet. They were the 13 months. So yeah, it was a nice chill chat, and I'll probably do some more of these. Honestly, I should do more of these just chatting streams, so I can just chat for a long time. I have the ability to just keep going. So we'll maybe every like Saturday. I don't know. I say that, but it. Pretty much just whenever I want to do it is when I'll do it. Do I still play Warhammer on stream? Yes. I was actually going to do that tonight, and then I ended up painting off stream because I was like, you know what? I just want to repaint my Bastiladon. And so I did that, and then I didn't like how it turned out, and then I liked how it turned out. It was a roller coaster of emotion. But I'll probably live stream... I might do that tomorrow, actually. I'll probably do some Warhammer painting tomorrow. I think that's a good Sunday night thing. Yeah. That's a good idea. Alright. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. If you're new here, click the follow button. Follow along. Be alerted when I go live. I go live at random times, but usually around 10 p.m. Also, I stream whatever. I stream games. I stream me eating chicken. I stream Warhammer. I stream literally just whatever I feel like. Also, thanks to everybody who subscribed, resubscribed, drop bits, drop tips, gifted subs. Thank you very much. Check out all the links below the stream. There's Krenslaw Sweatpants. There's Discord. There's Twitch Prime. There's Patreon. There's Jinx, Tips, ChronoGG, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Subscribe. Amazon. All down below. Check it all out. Yeah, you got your sweatpants. Nice. Are they soft? Well, I know they're soft. I have 3 pairs for myself. But do you like them? I'll be publishing my YouTube versus Twitch video within the next like 5 minutes. They're amazing. Nice. Look at that. He's not even a paid actor. That's a real people, not actors. Thank you very much. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Okay. See ya.